I feel like I'm gonna start over. Yeah. That's really good. Okay, so just like any great discovery like Christopher Columbus, I bucked up into a sponsored ad, I believe, and it was Swoop. It led me to download the app, and I did. Now when I downloaded the app, you know how airlines always be like, oh, fly here for $50, fly here for $40, and you know that where you are gonna cost you $50 and $40. Yeah, so it was like that. But when I tried to like type in destinations and so on, there was I think about 12 or something like that amount of places I could have choose from, and I'm like, okay, you can't expect Abu Dhabi to Toronto for this type of price. So I did notice, however, that Montego Bay, Jamaica was listed on there, and that's all that matters, right? So I went ahead and I clicked on MBJ Jamaica as my departure, but I could only find YHM, which is in Hamilton, and I'm thinking, okay, why that alone? And then I'm thinking, all right, it's a budget airline, you can't always get what you want. So after checking, I realized that it doesn't really have a lot of destinations, at least back then. Now they've added multiple destinations. There's like 3 destinations in Florida and I think 3 in Mexico. Like it's extensive, or as extensive as it could get, but most of it it's like domestic flights in Canada, from Ontario to BC to Alberta, like all over Canada. When I lost my aunt in 2019, I had to go home for the funeral, and I decided to try it out because it goes to Montego Bay, and this wasn't actually like a budgeted trip because I wasn't planning on it. So I'm like, all right, this is cheap, I could try it. I checked it out, and my flight would cost a little bit less than 300, I think 281 Canadian dollars. That's like way less than 250 US dollar. And I said, like, what? This can't real, right? So I'm shopping around, I'm asking everyone, like, what do you know about this? And I remember one of my friends telling me that they're gonna put me on the plane wing, and we were just joking. So I decided to document my journey with that, and I did. While I was doing the edits, I realized that I didn't state very clearly that the $280 was round trip. I think to go there was like $145, and to come back was less, because I remember my total being $280. Yeah, so this is a breakdown of my most recent flight booking with them, and you can see for yourself how the monies are split up, and that my seat cost $1. Yeah. So the first step was getting from Toronto to Hamilton, because I checked it and it's like an hour away, and I'm gonna drive, so I had to bus it. But that wasn't the bad part. Well, there wasn't much bad parts to it. I got to Hamilton from Toronto. At the time I was living at Weston and Lawrence, and there's a GO station there. So I took the UP Express to Toronto Pearsons, and then took the bus from Toronto Pearsons for $11.50, I think. The bus from Toronto Pearsons for like $11.50, and then it took me to downtown Hamilton, where I took the Hamilton bus over there, like we have TTC here, for like 80 cents, because I had a Presta, you know, on the tap. You get discounts for using GO and the local transit, yeah. And yeah, I like it in Hamilton. It's like it's a little city and nice. But what I loved was everybody leaving through the front door or the back door were like, hey, have a good day, bye. And he answered to everyone. That not happen at Toronto, baby. That will never happen. They drive them over is the next story. But yeah, so we did that route. But I know that the second time that I used them, I went from Union Station and I took a bus, but they have train options as well. I'm used to airports being a hustle and a bustle and a tussle, because even right now, that day I was coming from Toronto Pearson's to there. So I just to go to Toronto Pearson to get on a bus was a task because of the massive foot traffic, all the people that work there, all the people that commute through there to get where they want to go. And yeah, so it was pretty calm. I like the airport. It has like a lot of motivational codes and all that all over the place. So the section that you had to do the security check and all of that wasn't open yet. I think it opened at around 12 that day. And I chilled, made a friend. Don't be it, especially for somebody that don't like the excitement. I believe the Tim Hortons is the only place there you can buy food. I kid you not. I think there's just a Tim Hortons outside, and inside there was a concession stand. It doesn't have a lot of meal options, is what I'm trying to say. But it's a budget. I'm going to Jamaica on $280 something or $300 if you count the $11.50 plus the 80 cents. Plus I think $6. I don't remember how much on the UP Express from Western to Toronto Pearson. Oh, one stop, but cheap, right? Like really cheap. I still don't reach 300 US, so that good. And I'm not saying that because it is cheap you need to sacrifice on service or whatever, but you get what you pay for. So it was all in all a good experience up to this point. I go in, I go through, and it's like, okay, you just slide in, and it was that quick. They have a deli. I think it was a deli. They had like egg salad sandwiches and stuff, and apple juice. And then there was a Tim Hortons concession stand. That wasn't a full-blown Tim Hortons restaurant. And then, you know, you have a little gift shop, and then they have like the vending machine that you can buy earphones and stuff there. Expensive. I'm going home and I'm not breaking the bank, and they keep reminding you, you know, because you see these posters popping up everywhere telling you, oh, pay less for your trip so you can have more fun when you get there, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm balling on a budget. And that was exciting. In this airport, I have like Sunwing. I think there was Sunwing, there was WestJet and SWOOP, but I mostly saw SWOOP. Like at one point you see like 6 SWOOP planes or 7, like a lot of them. So I thought for a second that this could probably be their main location, and then I think back to the app. Edmonton, it goes to places in Mexico, Las Vegas, Florida, and I'm pretty excited at this point. London wasn't added yet. London, Ontario wasn't added yet, but it's there now, so check it out. They have massage chairs. The massage chairs, I don't know, something is wrong with them. I used them on my second trip there. Something wrong with them. It's like some old spring. It hurts your back. It's painful. I was trying to eliminate all the back fat that I have, and I was not having it. So they're maximizing on the bags because my booking does not come with bags. The first bag is $35, the second bag is $40. It's a good deal all around because you kind of don't get that anywhere. But yeah, that's where they make the money, from the bags. All right, so priority boarding, parents with kids, seniors, people who use accessible devices like wheelchairs and so on, and then people with checked bags. With carry-on, I think. I was one of the first ones to board. So I went in, and we had to walk on the tarmac and then use the ramps and stairs. No stairs. Use the ramps to get up to the plane. And this again is a different experience for me because I used to, all right, you walk through one tunnel and you're inside, but that wasn't the case, and that's okay because I said hassle free. Like, you just walk in, you walk out, life is good. And that was my experience with them. The food options, like any airline or like most airlines, walk with your card because them not take cash. Try make sure you have one Visa and a MasterCard because sometimes MasterCard don't work. Sometimes Visa card don't work. I have to use MasterCard. I had that experience, but that's for another day. And yeah, for the most part, I had a good experience on the Hamilton end going to Jamaica. Now for the Jamaican experience, you gotta comment down below that you want that story, because that's a whole different kettle of fish. Comment down below, like, subscribe, share, and I will bring you more of things like this if you like that sort of thing, or I'll give you what you want because I'm a people pleaser, hospitality and all. So thanks again guys for tuning in. My name is Tena-Kay and I'm out.
Well, enjoy your vacation.
Thank you so much.
It's a small airport, you won't get lost.